Hello everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. Today I want to go over uh, what I'm thinking here for the last couple of weeks. If you've been following me, you know that kind of my head has pretty well been changed out quite a bit, fundamentally, I should say. So let me go over what I mean by this. Basically, I'm going to bring over my trading history from last night. Okay, so here, first of all, let me just let you know I'm logged into my Windows system using MotoWave on two separate um, sessions here. I've shown this on my Windows um, setup before on my video. And right now, what we've got two sessions. One for the FX CFD, which is using Oanda, and the other one's crypto using pretty well um, Binance. So with this in mind, it would make more sense for me to log into my Windows system from my Mac just to get better audio. So that's what I'm doing here. So anyways, going back to what I was wanting to show. Last night, I put on my private chat server. If you want to get that, just get one of my products. You become a client, you become a lifetime member of that. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Anyways, so the only one asset that I could leave overnight was basically uh, this one, the gold silver ratio, XAU, XAG. So that I left purposely overnight. So there's a lot of lessons to be learned with this journey of the last few weeks. So what we've done, I just wanted to show that we have this trade right here that has done quite decently. And that was put on an hour before I went to sleep because we're all human, right? So we did a nice trade there and it looked good. So I left the system on. As you could see, it started taking losses. Okay. So number one, is it worthwhile to have a system in place um, with your system running? And you can see the answer right there with that red while I sleep is no. So the question is it better to just trade while you're actively trading, like in my case, New York time? And if I'm trading at night when I'm awake, do it. Because I'm going to talk about why. So I have put together a new updated strategy using my reverse MACD with much more exiting options. These are all 100% with uh, with um, with MotoWave, and I still think MotoWave is number one. So that's all done in Java. Works really good. So I have some really good options with that. I can show that here. I'm just going to my chart here. So let me just show you. So I have a couple. I have four on right now. So these are my so-called top picks. Now, right now, I'm still testing this quite rigorously. I'll also show you the crypto as well. And right now, the time frame we have here is 15 minute and 10 minutes. So we have 15 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute and 15 minute. So with this type of strategy, let me deactivate one of these so you can see the new parameters. So I'll close this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this strategy. So you can see here, what was originally in here was just this, which is the MACD options, the display again, but we now have this option, which has got three legs, three lot sizes, three legs on the exit if I wanted. The stop loss, which I can automate, ATR enabled if I want as well. Standard strategy panel with the P&L and the signaling, that's standard as well. So these new two panels are more sophisticated on the exit side. So what I did was I merged the code of the trade manager strategy as well as the inverted or reversing MACD strategy all in one file, which took quite a bit of work. and it's one file instead of having a study source file in Java and another one for the strategy itself. So it's all one source file, and that, from what I've seen with MotiveWave, it seems that's the standard that they're going. Okay, when I looked at there's a rewritten RSI with RSI strategy with RSI study was written like that, and the trade manager was written like that. So I just followed suit. That's what I apply now. So I have much better exiting parameters here. So that's what I did. So I'm just, it's all testing and experimental still. So we have four strategies or four current opportunities. Okay, so when you look at the only real pair, forex pair that's worthwhile, is this one with the Euro Singapore. So this happened where it moved up. You can see here at basically, let me see here. I was using $1.59 all the way up to about $1.59.922. Okay, so that's all fine and good. I missed that opportunity while I was sleeping, so that's going to happen. Let me just see what's going on over on our. Oh, cool. All right, so I'll talk about what's happening there on the crypto side. So right now, as I said, we have a 15-minute and I think a 10-minute time frame here. Okay, these are not picking up a lot of trades. If I go into my position here in the history, we have a 19-cent profit on the gold silver. That was while I was watching it. Okay, this is the key here. This is why I'm saying put on your friggin' trading hat, because you can theoretically experiment all you want from a computing science point of view or a mathematician point of view. And when you put any of those trading ideas into fruition, you'll quickly realize that it just breaks down. I mean, let's get real. It's going to break down. It's not going to work as you would expect. You don't know what asset to apply. You don't know what time frame optimally which will work. So in my case, because I'm using MotiveWave and a really good platform the way it's designed, obviously I missed this opportunity here. This one I just mentioned, the Euro Singapore dollar. We also have right now the BCO USD in play, 15-minute data, and you can see how well it looks. Let me just apply that strategy while we're here. It looks okay up until this point here, where we have this leg up at October 15, 8:30 this morning. So I missed that. Okay, and then it goes into its usual mean reverting. So these are the big challenges that you'll consistently come across. Okay, so when you're trying to design strategies with your computer science or your mathematician or whatever application you want, and the only other third one to really work is trading. So there's three ways you can look at the markets. Either, as I said, it's from either a computer science, from a mathematician, or from a trading view. Trading view can include also fundamental and obviously technical analysis. Personally, in the last few weeks, I will tell you 100% without a doubt which one is the most important. Is going to always be and will always trump trading experience over mathematician and computer science, without a doubt. Okay, I can tell you that right now. Reason I say that is because the market regime changes. There's a three different market conditions of obviously up, down, and mean reverting, which you're seeing right now. You have this one right here, which we missed, and now it's starting to mean revert again. So if you're trying to develop a strategy universally to accommodate all these scenarios, it's pretty hard to do. Okay, here's another one, XCU. So here on the 15-minute, a leg up and another leg up. Whatever strategy I apply, it's going to either miss the opportunity or not apply it at the right time because maybe my time frame's off. So what I'm doing, and same here with the British 10-year bond. That's the other thing is I like to watch what moves. Okay, I don't like to watch things that go into either sideways or flatlining, as I like to call it, or some mean reversion scenario like what you see here. this is not for me. I'm not going to make money this way. If I scalp, maybe, and this strategy is starting to show that is the case. So let's go over um, to the current situation in real time on crypto and Binance. So again, when you factor in the computer science, mathematician, or trading view of crypto versus forex, which currencies, or CFD, which is a poor man's way of trading um, futures, this all applies. So your trading experience is most important. So when you look at these movers that I have here, this is totally different from crypto. I have Cardano, this is all in USDT or Tether. Cardano, Chainlink, Bitcoin, Stellar, XLM, and Ethereum. Okay, so when I started this trading session, I have a script that will pick out potential breakouts. That seems to be working pretty good. I've shown you the reports, I've shown you Excel spreadsheets, all kinds of things. But I just came up with a modified one that has worked all the time to pick out the ones that will break out based upon simple trend. That's it, trend. No machine learning, no heavy math, just trend. That's it. And these are the winners. And when you look at the charts, look at them. From 1055, they've been steadily uptrending. Same with this. Same Bitcoin. XLM is a mean reverting. And Ethereum's done a nice trend now going into a decline. So I start out with an hour. I start out with a 10-minute. No trades were taking place. So now what I've got here is I've got two positions on right now, Chainlink and Stellar. So look at the difference between my trading since I started today. Okay, right now, if I was to show you some of these positions which don't show up in the P&L, which seems to be a bug in MotorWave, basically they're profitable. Look right here. I've got two positions on right now that are profitable. So it's a mix between with automation. Is there a universal strategy? Yes, there can be. But at the nitty gritty on the minute, I do find that you will have to manually watch. This is now crypto now. This has nothing to do with Forex. But in crypto, you have to manually watch your trades. So here, if I was able to get my unrealized P&L working, might be able to get it here. Not even here it's reporting, and here it's not reporting. For my this is critical, okay. But right now, as long as this stays green, the only way I can know if it's profitable is by looking at the entry price and the last price. It's all I can work with right now. I'm hoping this does get fixed at some point, but you have to really watch these trades, okay? Um, and right now, this is the only way to trade because I'm looking at the ability to say, okay, what are my winners right now in real time? I have got that going for both crypto and FX CFD. Entries are automatically taken care of. As you can see here, these seem to work. The real struggle is in the exits. Um, so right now, I have to watch these. I mean, this is an evolution of being able to do this because right now, if I had this working, this unrealized P&L, I'm not sure. It looks like I've got another um, something either open or closed. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing a new open position, so I don't know what that was for. That's usually an open or a close. But yeah, you have to watch manually these right now, unless I can find a quick fix for making sure I get my unrealized P&L. I do know that this should work for uh, the bigger coins. But what I do know is part of it is these order presets are another problem because let me just see here. The order presets is the other. I've noted that that's very important. See here, they've gone back to their default for whatever reason. So um, that's another problem because when I update the order presets, this will fix the unrealized P&L. And what I noticed is they don't get saved when I tear down or close up the away session. So these don't get preserved when I reset them. So I have to update these all the time. So that's another nasty bug here. So the minimum tick here is not correct. Okay, for some of these. So you know, it's one of those things. It's a learning experience as well. So at the end of the day, what matters is you have to basically use a combination of Python, MotiveWave, but not focus so much on your math and computer science, because at the end of the day you're gonna lose money or not be able to find a consistent strategy that will work for you. That's when you do raw coding, be it Java, C, C++, Python, or whatever language you're trying to use. Um, it may work, but I've not heard a story yet where people are consistently making money over a very long stretch of time. Once they code up a strategy from raw code without a platform, they will have a working strategy. But the problem is, at the same time, um, that that strategy that they put in place is not long term, because we had a strategy that worked awesome in August. September rolls around. This is for crypto, but the market regime changed and the volume dropped. So if you have a strategy in place that's reliant, in my case, trend, and there's no volume when it moves into September, that strategy, that bot's not going to trade. So now you have to readjust to the market, and you're back to square one with a strategy no longer working. So these are the challenges you'll face all the time to make this a go full time. And I had numerous people complain about the same problem a few weeks ago regarding those strategies. So it's really important to use a platform or a piece of technology that you can adjust and come up with a better idea, be able to instantly see what's going on in the charts and the price action, and at the same time be able to do instant back testing and look at watch lists to see what's moving at that point. So that's why I say in this video, you got to put your strategy hat on, or your trading hat, not use your mathematician or computer science. You're not going to succeed in the long game. What I find. So let me show you what you can do from out of this learning. What I've got here is I've got the book you can get, or books for free at quantlabs.net/ well, quantlabs.net. You'll get 2 PDFs to get you started. If you're interested going from there, just engage with the emails that get sent out, meaning clicking stuff. Otherwise, you just become a dead contact. You won't get anything further. So for me, yeah, and then from there, we've also put up the calls on my chat server. Plus, on top of that, if you don't know, I have the ability to, for my analytic folks, be able to make these analysis files available for them instantly. And you just import them, download them, import them into your MotiveWave as that. So it's that good. It's becoming that really good. So I just wanted to put all that out there for you, and just let you know. So hopefully this is somewhat helpful for you, but just giving you the honesty that people deserve to know. And we'll go from there. I'll do some other videos, obviously, later in the day or week. Talk to you later.